Yo, what's up? This is Skooda Chose, and these are my 24/7 HH King bars. This is a joint called Kid from Chicago off the Wonder Years, man. That classic album, Streets going crazy for right now, man. Kid from Chicago. Yep. I'm just a kid from Chicago, trying to make a way in the game of life, trying to make a play. I'm just a kid from Chicago, back against the wall. All the brother ever tried to do was ball. Just a kid from Chicago, trying to make a change. Why these haters want to take me out the game? Just a kid from Chicago, stacking on the low. Hands up if you made it in the go. I'm just a kid from Chicago. New era of street thieves. Cause terror when we squeeze the home of stepper set. Bootleggers with CDs, the Black Souls, the Folds, Latin Kings, GDs, the Vice Lords, the Stones, New Breeds and BDs. All we know is go hard. In the go, we go hard. All we know is right now. We don't wait on no God. We don't pray to no stars. Not saying that we atheists, but niggas die daily and Shaw City be the craziest. You know, I already had like 85% of the album done. Then my man Truth, who produced it, he sent me yo, check this joint out, man. It's been in the stash for a minute. It was dark, man. I needed it. I'm like, yo, I need this. This is like my where I'm from. You know what I'm saying? Like how Jay did that for Marcy, I needed something like that for Chicago. I felt like an anthem type of joint. You know, like some dark, some like shook ones, kind of like some. The beat was just, I gravitated towards the beat, and I just wanted to, you know, paint that picture. I already had the idea though, like what I wanted to write about, and I was just looking for the right beat in it, and I found it. I'm like, yo, that's the one right there. Everything, like you say, I've seen it or lived everything in that verse. So from the bootleggers on Madison and Pulaski, CDs, DVDs, you know, selling CDs, DVDs, you know, steppers, like stepper sets. I've been, you know, granddad, grandmas taught me how to step, Chicago step, when I was a kid, and you know, the gangs, you know, I lived through that. You know, that's part of us growing up. But you know, people always ask me about like the line about like when I say we don't wait on no God, we don't pray to no stars. That line, they always ask me like, what you talking about? Like, what do you mean? It's not that I'm not saying that we don't believe in God, or like I say, we not saying that we atheists, but shit, it's do or die. Like we have no time to really pray. Like where I'm from, it's like, gotta get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm just saying, basically it's all out, man. So maybe I need to pray, or take the easy way. Somebody call Minister Farrakhan so we can meet today. I'm from a land where the blood spills and meat decay. The cops baggers in they meat wagons. Don't get caught up in these beef lacking. The streets swallow niggas whole like a sea dragon. Fuck your police captain. I'm from a land where the drug dealers and kidnappings. Where plug niggas give bitch slappings. Shit happens. Best food on the planet. Y'all out of town niggas wouldn't understand it. I'm just a kid from Chicago, trying to make a way. Game of life, trying to make a play. Just a kid from Chicago, back against the wall. All the brother ever tried to do was ball. Just a kid from Chicago, I'm trying to make a change, but these haters trying to take me out the game. I'm just a kid from Chicago, that's stacking on the low. Hands up if you made it in the go. I'm just a kid from Chicago. The accent, man, they always say, I could tell you from Chicago how you talk, man. Like certain little things, you know, like say car instead of car, and just how we talk. I don't know. I don't hear it sometimes, but they always like, are you from Chicago? Ooh. I say pop. I say gym shoes, shit like that. The show instead of the theater, you feel me? Like that's what we say. Well, I'm from the west side, man. I'm from the west side, best side. From K-Town, bro. K-Town is like a city within itself. K-Town ain't even the west side. This is a whole nother city, you feel me? But that's where I'm from, man. It's a place where all the street names start with a K, like Costner. I'm off Wilcox and Kildare and Keeler. In between Keeler and Kildare, got Kilbourne, Kilpatrick, Karloff, you know, Colmax, all those K streets. But that's where I'm from. It's like the 11th district, right in the heart of the city, man. So, you know, we can look and see downtown, and, you know, standing on Madison Street, man, one of the busiest intersections is Madison and Pulaski. But like where I'm from is different because growing up, it was a different gang on every corner where I was from. Like, it's like, it wasn't like that nowhere else. You know what I'm saying? It's like, we had like, my block was Foes, then down the street was the Souls, then across Jackson was the New Breeds, then across Kilburn was the GDs, and then you had like Vice Lords on Madison. And we all had to get along with each other, or else it all hell would break loose, which it did a lot of times. You know what I'm saying? Like big gang wars, shit was crazy. It was crazy, you know. So it really wasn't like that nowhere else in the city until like they tore the projects down. Then it started getting crazy. But we already was going through that in K-Town for, you know, for years, like in the 90s and 2000s. So it was a different. You had to be. It's like you a different type of person growing up in K-Town, like. Yo, gangsta on another level. You know how to survive. You know how to, you know the codes of the street, man. It's your demeanor, man. It's in you. The K-Town. Who influenced me, man? You know, I listen to like Jay. Of course, I listen to Hov. I listen to Nas, Wu-Tang. I was a big Wu-Tang fan, still is. I listen to Do or Die. I listen to Twista. He grew up right around the corner from me. So I used to see Twista all the time, man. Crucial Conflict. Them of my peoples, man, like Psychodrama. Them Chicago people, though, you know, like, I was fans of them dudes growing up. Then, you know, I had, like, 3 6 Mafia, Scarface, and just, man, people like that. Like, as far as regular people, influences, like my family, my grandma, they entrepreneurs, you know, my uncles. My Uncle Barry J, rest in peace. He was like a big singer in like Chicago. My Uncle Rob Diggy is up for a Grammy right now. He was a big influence. Like staying over my grandma's house on my dad's side, I used to be in there, like public announcement to come in there, and house legends like Mike Dunn, all of them, they'll come in my grandma's front room, like, because my uncle had a studio set up in his room. So he influenced me a lot. He's like a legend. Rob Diggy, check him out. But yeah, it's in my bloodline, man. Them people helped me out, man. Without music, I'd be fucking Larry Hoover. I ain't got a lot to you, bro. I'd be something crazy. Nah, I don't know, I wouldn't say that. But I'd be something, bro. I wouldn't be doing this. I'd be probably dead, though. Shit, I almost died doing music, so it saved me, but still, it's actually, being a rapper is more dangerous than being a regular person, so I don't know if it actually saved me or not, but it kept me focused, and I knew what I wanted to be since a kid, so I always tried to stray away when I seen things going left, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, nah, I got bigger things, I got a bigger goal. I'm go downtown and pass out these CDs while y'all do what y'all do. So it kind of helped me, it kept me focused. This project it's like my best project, man. The response has been unreal. Like everybody been showing me love, like everybody, like from comedians and everybody all on the internet, man. Like they really felt it. Like, yo, you spoke for me when you wrote that, man. People saying they shed tears, man. Like, yo, I can't believe it. Like, they're like, yo, you got a classic, bro. You got one, bro. Like, this like the best album I heard from Chicago in the last 10 years. Like, this is what people really saying. Like, these are really everyday people telling me these things, man. So I don't know if they gassing me up or not, man, but I can't believe it. I wrote it, you feel me? So it's like, I feel good about that, man. It's been a long time coming. I just took my time with it, man. I wanted to paint that picture, man. I was shooting for like a classic body of work. I wanted that to be timeless. I wanted the music to be timeless, man. Like I studied a lot of like the Blueprint Jay-Z album. I studied like Illmatic. You know, I even studied some of Kendrick, like the Good Kid, Mad City, how he put that together. Like, I studied everybody, man. Like even jazz albums, all the classic albums, I studied them. And then I came up with my own one too, for Chicago. That's how I feel. It took a lot. Like I used to write the track list down like every day, like different ways, bro. Like almost kind of crazy, like some Rain Man type, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm writing the track list putting the different orders of the songs. Like I did that at least like 1,000 times, bro, just to make sure I was putting it out the right way. And you know what I'm saying? And it worked. It worked. Like all the time it paid off. All of the studying and the you know, the experimenting paid off, man. So like things like that, little things, little track lists they don't know, like certain songs, take them out just so it can flow better. Little ingredients, man, to make a classic, man. And it worked for me. Yo, this Skooda Chose. on 24/7 HH, and these are my king bars, man. Kid from Chicago, the Wonder Years. Go cop that, man. All streaming sites and platforms. Follow me on Instagram at Skooda Chose, SKOODACHOSE. Get at me. We flyers. Ha!